Right now, I'm at the end of week 10 for my Ironman training. You may have noticed that time has no meaning here. That's because I've been doing the training plan kind of whenever I have the time for it. I got a question from a viewer this week asking where I got my Ironman plan, and I am posting the URL of the plan down at the bottom of the screen so you can check it out for yourself. It is a super simple 20-week training plan from triathleteeurope.com. So far I found it really useful in keeping me motivated. I have it posted on my fridge just to keep me on track with all the stuff that I'm supposed to be doing. Otherwise, I would open the fridge and eat guacamole and not do any Ironman training. I did end up finding the measurements that I took for myself before I started with the Ironman plan. So far, from June of this year up until now, which is October, I have lost an inch off of my waist and an inch off of my hips. And everything else has stayed pretty much the same. So feeling pretty good about how it's going as far as fitness level. This past Friday, I did a 54-mile bike ride starting at mile marker 40 in Idaho, going down to the town of Harrison, and then back again, so about 27 miles each way. It was a pretty fun ride. Ended up running into some cows and chasing them down the trail. That's pretty much traditional Idaho for you. Another thing about Idaho I noticed that I found pretty interesting was when I ride my bike here in Spokane, the signs along the trail say things like, "Don't go in the water," "Don't feed the ducks." But in Idaho, all the signs say, "No shooting." No shooting, no trespassing, respect private property. And those signs are about every quarter mile or so, just in case you forgot while you were riding your bike that you can't just randomly shoot on the Coeur d'Alene Trail. Also this week, with my biking, right after the 54-mile bike ride, I had my first major transition run. Not really major because it was only 10 minutes long, but major because I've not actually gotten directly off the bike and gone into running before. And it was a totally new, crazy experience. My legs have never felt that weird or that awful. The first 5 minutes of the 10-minute transition run, I couldn't feel my thighs. And after the first 5 minutes, I started to be able to feel them, and I totally regretted that I ever wished that I could feel them again. So it was a 10-minute run. It went okay. I feel more confident now that I'm going to be able to go right from the bike into the run, because running is a thing for me where I'm so excited to be running every time I run that I don't even really worry about it. As long as I can make it through the bike and the swim, 26 miles of running is going to be my favorite thing ever. This week also, I did a longer swim than I've ever done, and I followed it up with a longer run. Not a longer run than I've ever done, but a longer run than I've ever done after a swim. My swim this week was a 2,100 meter, and I followed that up with an 11-mile run on the Centennial Trail. And overall, I felt pretty good. The weather's been really nice here. It's been cooperating totally. I'm dreading a little bit the coming of the winter and the fall, the actual fall. The Spokane fall that we're having right now is kind of a nice, tricking you fall where it's crisp and a little bit warm during the day too. But actual Spokane fall is on its way, I'm sure, and that's going to be the 32-degree or lower nights, and waking up to go running after that is going to be really hard. But so far so good, keeping it together. For those of you who were worried about my long absence, I'm doing just fine. I'm not dead. I just went on vacation, and now I'm back, and back into full swing. Long distance swimming in combination with all the work I've been doing has been very, very difficult. You might say that I've been having trouble keeping afloat. Yeah!